Well, good morning. It is honey day, but you know what? There's a lot of work to actually do before we get our honey going and pulling that honey. But so let's figure out what actually has to be done, pulled, and then I guess really prep in essence for all of our honey that we're going to harvest. It is beginning of July. That is always when we almost always pull our first run of the year or second run of the year. But yeah, let's pull some stuff, get us ready, and let's get some honey. Okay, so I've been lucky enough that I actually have a full shed that is devoted to my beekeeping supplies, and kind of neat. We got it painted the same color as the house last year, but inside here it is where I keep all of the extra boxes, frames, everything. It's kind of a wreck right now, but let's get some stuff out of here and get us going. Okay, so as I said, it is a wreck. Don't judge. I had a lot going on, and then there was a storm rolling in the last time I was in there. I thought I needed my swarm trap, but didn't. So let's get our stuff out and go. Okay, one of the things I'm doing is I'm actually going to get out a few extra boxes. I'm going to be pulling probably at least 3 boxes full, or approximately 30 frames. So I'm pulling out some of these boxes so that I've got frames to automatically put right back in, because I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to spin them, put them back on the hive in the same day. So this way will allow me to kind of swap out some frames. These are all drawn out frames from previous year. Some of them were from the dead out that I pulled at the beginning of the year. Yeah, actually I believe all of these are. And I'll be using them. I'll put this back over top of where I pull my honey out of, and I'll just use these frames that are already going, and it'll make it a lot speedier process, and then I'm not having to actually worry about getting back in there the same exact day. Plus it is a goal to always have more frames built out, meaning I want to have the wax build out on all of my frames. Two of my most important things, well, these are one of them, is my clear containers. I have been using these ones for years. I got to do a little cleanup before I actually use them, but I got them. I love these ones. They even have a seal on them, and work very, very well to hold 10 frames per box, or really 9 is really what I like to put in there, and really makes it nice for transport and keeping bees out while I'm getting the actual frames of honey out of each hive itself. Well, I put these out because I brought them back here so I would have something to use, right? But as you can tell, the bees found them and doing a little cleanup, but that's okay. I don't mind. But here we go. Let's get into the hives. Beautiful, absolute beautiful day right now. Looks like it's about 77 and sunny. Okay, one of the things that I do is I actually keep this where I'm going to put the frames, I don't know, 30 yards or so from the actual hives. I got to have the chicken nets up, although they're not out right now. But the reason I do that such a distance is that it gives me time to walk it over there, use the brush, and get all of the bees off of it. So I don't know how much I'm going to actually record during this, but we'll see. Yeah, we're ready to go. So let's get going. Okay, this one isn't fully capped on this side, so I'm gonna actually leave this one. It's capped on that side. Okay, so cool that I got to start myself another nuke. 5-framer. I found myself some queen frames, and now we're making ourselves a nuke. So we're doing a walkaway split. Well, it's a breather time. Woo! All right, all 3 hives. Got quite a bit. I got 24 frames. That's amazing. So it's a little under what I thought I would get right now, but I'm really excited. I actually left about at least 9 frames that were not complete capped yet or still needed more honey on them. So I'm pretty happy with that, and now we're gonna go spin them and see what we get, how many pounds, and then just see what this flavor is gonna be like this year, and I cannot wait. This little tiny little speck with that stinger. Yeah, beast keepers get stung. Oh my gosh. Right in the arm, and I'm not kidding, I was actually done. No stings until I was pulling my coat off. Jeez. Okay, well, now that we've got a lot of the stuff ready for extraction, this is what it took. So I use this as my uncapping. You put the frame in there, you scrape it. The thing that I use for it is this. I've used this now for 3 years. This is my 3rd year probably using this one, and I love it the most. It leaves the wax intact the most, and then I use 2 different sieves because they're going to get filled with while you're doing it. So this is my 2 filter system, you know, the little finer. Sometimes I will use this white one as well. I didn't clean it out this time. And then fresh, brand new food grade. This is very important. Make sure you get the food grade bucket. And then of course my extractor itself. This thing is old, it is a beast, and it works. So that's the best part of it. So then you need a bucket that's going to go on, that your cappings is going to go in. So my process is it will go from frame to uncapping to spinning back to a box. This box is going to get moved over here, so it's actually ergonomically correct. So I'm only working in a ergonomic area because it's a lot of work, and you've got time in between. So I'll be putting a stool down here for me to sit on, and then of course I've got a cup of coffee. It is a little later in the evening, but things are finally cooling down around here. And I don't like to do my honey extraction in the middle of the day because bees will just be coming in here. Now, I do close this door here normally. This is our garage door. I do it inside here, A, so I can have some music, B, easy access to water, and then lights, because I like to do this kind of like by myself and hang it out. So music's on, coffee's going, might even pour myself a drink later, but luckily I've got some frames to do, so that is my process of getting everything ready. I just use an old table to kind of do this. This table doubles as storage for other things. But yeah, I don't know. If you've got any questions, drop a comment below. Okay, 2 other quick little things I forgot. I use gloves. This makes beekeeping so much easier, especially when you're doing your honey. And a roll of, not toilet paper, but a roll of paper towels. You're gonna need this. Have a little bit of these, maybe a little bit wet to help you clean up, but the gloves, you're gonna go through quite a bit. I use the black nitrile ones. They're my choice, but you can use other ones. Just make sure they're food grade. Yeah, don't start using just weird shit. So, but that's what I use to get ready for honey extraction. just the getting ready portion, getting all of that together, takes a little bit of time. Now, this is my years of doing it, so I've been getting better at what I need, where I need it, things like that. Also, what I didn't show you just off camera is my bottles, got them out, got my caps, got some labels going, got everything already ready. But if you didn't know this, don't get ready to bottle your honey exactly right after you extract it. I recommend it sits for at least 24 to 48 hours before you actually bottle it. That's why I use the step and process where you put it into a 5-gallon bucket and then you put it into your others. So thank you so much for watching this. If you have any comments or whatever, just drop a comment below. We appreciate you following. My name is Dan. I do this for fun. We've got another YouTube channel that we do things over on as well for collecting with my son. But we started this farm years ago and things are going good, but it's not my highest priority. I mean, it is, but if you're wondering why the videos have kind of tailed off, I've been busy with my actual regular job, which is photography. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great day. God bless. Take care.